What's going on, tribe? Meine Batterie ist leer.
Sometimes it just breaks down. When this life try to wreck you, I'll protect you. I got your back.
I'm already sweating and I'm not even started this video. Like, oh my gosh, a young stepmom, a teenage stepmom. It's not easy. There are a lot of things that I would say I didn't know before coming into it. But how would you know? You've never done it before, so it's mostly learning by doing. It is my story. It's my journey. It is my experience. They're never two the same stories in the world. But if my story can encourage you, then please stay. Many people do not know that Derek has a child. Not to talk about me being a stepmom. For those that know, I have gone through, oh my gosh, you're really doing that, or oh my gosh, I can't believe you can do that, or oh my god, your heart is so big for you to be accepting someone else's child as yours, or you really think you the can best one of all of them is I don't know how you do it, I couldn't do it, which is true, it's okay. But hello you and me tribe, welcome back to my channel. So as I mentioned in my don't ask me why I am pregnant, or stop asking if I am pregnant video, I was going to talk about, you know, being a mom. Yeah, we're talking about that. For real. So if you have your tea, go grab your tea, you know, get some popcorn, get whatever you want, get some wine, sit down and let's talk. Where do we start? Oh my gosh, long story. Anyways, how about we just start with me introducing the fact that I have been a mom, or let's say a bonus mom, from the very beginning. I met my lovable husband. But yeah, when I met Derek, actually we met the first day we ever met. He already had his son with him, because we met at this, you know, this African gathering party, whatever kind of thing, and he had brought a little man with him. So I did meet him the very first day I met Derek, but we were not dating, not to even talk of like we even knew each other. We were just, you know, two strangers that met each other at an occasion and exchanged words, because we're nice, like friendly with little one. But he was a very shy guy. I think he was 4 at that time. Very shy, very daddy's boy, very oh my gosh, don't talk to me. And me being all, you know, all about kid, I've always been a very kid friendly person. Like whenever I go to occasions, wherever I go, any place you take me to, I always end up finding myself at the kids section, because I just love kids. Anyway, so I had tried, you know, to talk to him, or just at least, you know, exchange 2 or 3 words, but he was a very shy kid, hiding behind his daddy. And you know, first time we met. Fast forward 2 years later, his dad and I are dating, and we are spending a lot more time together. So is he, and basically we are taking care of him together. That is just, you know, introducing you to. Fast forward 5 years later, we are married and he's living with us part-time. In this video I'm going to focus on being a stepmom in general. Actually, I don't like the word stepmom. I prefer to call myself a bonus mom. I don't even let him call me mom, because I just don't like, when you hear stepmom you think of Cinderella and the evil stepmom, and no, I don't like the word stepmom, so I prefer the word to use bonus mom, or just let it out. He came into my life, I knew he had a mom, so I wasn't, or I'm not trying to be his mother by force. I am his friend, I am his companion. I'm going through the life journey together, and his dad and I are doing our best to lead him through the best direction we can by example. And he is just a lucky kid to have 2 mothers in his life that love and care about him. And yeah, as a parent, you know, you have to be ready for all this, or the noise that stepmoms go through it all too. I might not have gone through the, you know, late nights and diaper changes and what. Still go through the weekend soccer from 9 a.m. in the morning to 18 in the evening, and we are there because we have to be there, because we are committed to this person, to take care of this person. So we go there, or we go through the late nights. I can't sleep, can you sleep with me? Or I don't like my food, or trousers that are fully green. Who's opening the door? Do you want to come say hi?
Yes.
Interrupting my video. Don't sit there. Sit over here.
Hi.
What do you want to say?
Nothing.
That's all. That's all.
Yes.
So you just came to say hi and go back?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Anyways, as I was saying before we got interrupted by all that cuteness, I go through it all. I go through the late night, I can't sleep, or I don't like my food, or my tummy is hurting, you need to cuddle with me, or I don't like your movie, can we watch something else? We go through it all. When you pick up, from where you pick up, that's where you continue the journey, and it doesn't just come in halfway, it's all of it. So it's either you're fully in or you're out. The things that I have been learning to put someone else first. It's not always about me, sometimes it's all about him. And those are the things that we had to adjust in our relationship, because going through a relationship, you expect your man to be 100% just about you. But when you're going into a relationship that there is already another person involved, you need to know that it's not always going to be about you. There's some days that it's going to be fully about him, like on days that he has a full soccer game from morning, as I said, from 9 a.m. to 18 a.m. There's nothing you can do. You have to adjust your programs or your plannings or whatever to make sure that you both are there to support him at that soccer game, because at the end of the day, when he grows up, he's going to look back and be like, oh, my mom and dad were at my soccer game, or oh, my dad came and my stepmom did not come because she did not think it was important to her. So those are just the little things that you need to be aware, and you need to think of it before going into the journey. To be ready for the embarrassment about the effect. They're just kids. I've gone through situations where I have been out with him, people already look at you weirdly, but I've gone through situations where I have been out with him, and you know, you meet some people and you're talking, and then they go, oh, you have a kid, and then he on the side just goes, no, that's not my mom is at home. And you're just like, but what do you do about that? It's the truth, right? You can change that, but you have to know within you that it is okay, because it's just the truth. You are not his mom, you're his bonus mom, but not his mom. So you need to be aware of that. Do you think you can really handle all of that? And I'm like, what do you mean? Do I think I am already handling it? Aren't I? Like, where is that question from? Like, how does that even make sense? But yeah, you need to be aware of the weird questions, because they're going to come no matter what. That you with my lovable husband. I can stay there, I can say Derek, with my lovable husband, and it was weird to introduce the thought of it to a lot of family members, because from an African community as well, you know, the first thing when they think about a stepmom or a child out of wedlock, they start thinking of, oh my gosh, it is a disgrace, it is a this, and you're like, but you're not the one going into that situation, right? I am just informing you. I am not telling you. I knew from the beginning that I wasn't coming into his life to be his mom. He does have one of that, and I am not going to compete that. I don't even want to compete that. But and those are the things that you need to know. You need to know that you're coming into his life as an extra hand to the parent that, you know, you are with. Together you guys are raising this person into a crazy society already, so you need to make sure you do your best by him to make sure that when he goes out there, they're going to look at him and be like, oh, he is from a good house. No one ever said it's going to go easy. The days that you really get so frustrated and you're like, what do I do? Like, and you have to be ready to learn. You have to be ready to go through go through the late night vomits, the late nights, oh my tummy is killing me, I have a headache, my homework, can you help me, I don't like my food, brown trousers from playing in the grass and in the dirt. You have to be ready for all of it, especially when they're still very young. It's a commitment that you have to fully be into it before you even start it. There are a lot of TV shows on being a teenage mom or being a new mom or being a this mom, that mom, but it's rare to have a good story about the bonus mom. We're just going to use stepmom in this video about the stepmom. You have this evil stepmom in Cinderella, you have the evil stepmom here. You always hear about the stepmom, especially in the African communities. When you talk about stepmom, people start thinking of the one that maltreats you and takes you in and make you be the house girl, house boy in the house. That's generally the thought that people get when you talk about stepmoms. But parenthood is not easy. It's not easy for parents that have their biological children. Neither is it easy for me, okay? I am struggling. Like when I was still figuring me out, I was going through a lot with myself. I was dealing a lot with myself. I am still working on me, but then it was a lot more. I was still trying to find out what I wanted to do, what I wanted to study, what I wanted to, you know, there were a lot of what do I want for myself, and then this man comes in, sweep me off my feet, and I am totally in love, and then realize that, oh my gosh, I actually do love this guy, and he has an extra package with him. He's coming into this relationship with an extra package, and if I'm accepting him, I am accepting the full package, which everybody will think about. Everybody is going to have that minute of, oh, do I really want this? Is this what I want for myself? Is this what I had planned for? I mean, so I had to make sure within myself that I knew that I could do it and I was willing to do it before I even got any further with my lovable husband. It always feels so weird calling his name. It's like I never use his name, and whenever I say Derek, it's just like, who the hell is that? But yeah, I knew from the beginning that if I am committing into a relationship with his dad, it's no longer about just me and him. It's no extra person that we need to pour in the same love and kindness, and I knew from the beginning he might not be mine, or he is not my son, but when he's at our house, he's our son, and we are going to do our best to do right by him, to make sure he is the best possible version of himself, that he's going to have the best childhood we can offer him, and he's going to grow to be a respectful person in the society, in the community, in the world. And that is just me. Being a stepmom is not easy. Nobody said it was easy. Being a parent isn't easy generally, but being a stepmom isn't easy as well, because people are going to talk about you. You're going to go through all the parenthood dramas, and then at the end of the day you don't even get the credit for it, because at the end of the day you're just the stepmom, right? So you need to be aware of all these things, and you need to know that it is okay, that you're going to be fine. And if you fully commit yourself to do it, to want to do it, then I applaud you for it. I know a lot of friends have told me they couldn't do it, which is fine. Not everybody can do it. A lot of people have told me, oh wow, they admire me for doing it. They don't think it's possible for them to even think about it. Understandable. I understand, and I respect you for knowing what you want. My experience, maybe it can help you make the decision for yourself. Maybe it can help you open your eyes in places you might have been blinded, or might have been fooled by whatever the situation was. And just me telling you that being the stepmom is not always being the evil one. Yeah, so this is just, as I said, this is my journey, this is my story. I am sharing it with you. If it encourages you, then I will be one lucky girl.
This world can throw you over the trash. Sometimes your friends can stab you in the back. Sometimes it just breaks down. When this life try to wreck you, I'll protect you. I got your back, I got you.